Beneath the bustling streets of New York, a silent war is being fought. It's a conflict you won't see on the news, fought in the shadows of the city's veins. This isn't a war between armies. It's a battle for control, power, and survival, waged every single day in the depths of the New York City subway. For over a century, the subway has been the lifeline for millions, pumping people through the heart of the metropolis. With a ridership of 8 million commuters pre-pandemic, it's more than just transportation. It's a sprawling underground empire. To keep this giant moving, billions of dollars in funding are poured in. But where does all that money go? For decades, whispers of massive corruption have haunted the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, the MTA. Funds meant for critical upgrades and maintenance seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving behind a system plagued by delays, crumbling infrastructure, and a constant state of disrepair. While the city above sleeps, the tunnels below take on a life of their own. They've become a haven for those with nowhere else to go, a hidden territory where the rules of the surface don't apply. Criminal groups have carved out their own niches, and sprawling communities of the unhoused have turned abandoned sections of the tunnels into makeshift homes. These are the hidden zones, the parts of the city that officials struggle to control, a world away from the bright lights of Times Square. For the people who live and work down here, it's a daily struggle for existence in a kingdom of concrete and steel. Then, the pandemic hit. The world went quiet, and so did the subway. The once-packed platforms became eerily empty, creating a vacuum that was quickly filled by something else. Crime rates surged. Stations that were once bustling hubs of activity became hotspots for assaults and robberies. The vibrant graffiti art that defined the subway's rebellious spirit in the 70s and 80s made a dramatic comeback, not just as art, but as a symbol of defiance, reclaiming the territory. Fare evasion became rampant, with a feeling that there were no consequences. The homeless crisis, already a major issue for the city, became starkly visible as stations transformed into shelters of last resort. For the subway workers on the front lines, a sense of dread took hold. One conductor put it bluntly, "We've lost control down there." They were left to navigate this new, chaotic reality, often with little support and a constant sense of fear. This crisis ignited a fierce power struggle. On one side, you have the NYPD, tasked with policing this sprawling underground network. On another, the MTA, responsible for running the trains and maintaining the system. And above them all, the politicians, each with their own agenda, promising solutions while often pointing fingers. Who really runs the subway? The answer changes depending on who you ask. Billions of taxpayer dollars have been spent on bolstering security, more officers, more patrols, but for many riders, the needle hasn't moved. The sense of unease remains. Every attempt to clean up the system sparks its own battle. When the city launches operations to clear out homeless encampments from the tunnels and stations, they are met with fierce opposition from rights activists. They argue that these are not just security problems, but humanitarian crises. Forcing people out of the only shelter they have without providing viable alternatives is seen as cruel and ineffective. This is the moral battle at the heart of the subway's war. Where does security end and human rights begin? Can you police your way out of a problem rooted in poverty, mental health, and a lack of affordable housing? It's a question with no easy answers, and the soul of the city hangs in the balance. So, what does the future hold for this underground world? The city is turning to technology for answers. AI-powered surveillance is being rolled out, with smart cameras designed to detect crime before it happens. New, stricter policies are being debated and implemented. Officials promise a new era of safety and order. But this push for control raises a chilling question. Is this the end of the chaos, or the beginning of a dystopian system where every rider is watched, tracked, and judged by an algorithm? Are we trading freedom for a manufactured sense of security? The line between a safer subway and a surveillance state is becoming increasingly blurry. The subway is more than just transportation. It's a mirror reflecting the city's soul. It shows our triumphs, our failures, our compassion, and our conflicts. And right now, that soul is at war with itself. The battle for the New York City subway is a battle for the future of New York itself. What do you think is the solution? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this journey into the city's depths as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the worlds hidden right beneath our feet. Thanks for watching.